Namaste, welcome to Doc Kali Health. Today we're going to do some moves and exercises for knee OA. So what is knee osteoarthritis? Well, we feel it in the morning. We get a lot of stiffness, maybe that crepitus, that crackly feeling when we move. Maybe you can even hear it, and it's painful on most days. Since it's painful, we might have the tendency to not want to move. But studies show that, hey, movement is medicine. The more you load it, the more you strengthen the muscles around the knee, the better we feel little by little. It is a journey, it takes time, but the work is to start to move as tolerated. So I'm gonna show you some good things that you can start doing today. You will need a chair or a couch, something that you can sit on. So I'm gonna grab my phone as a timer because I'm gonna be timing one of the exercises. So run and get your chair if you need that. My phone's actually right here, so I'm just gonna come say hello to you. Let's do it. We're gonna start lying on your back. Slowly make your way there. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Kind of relax your shoulders away from your ears. Find a little bit of core activation. Relax your hands by your side. We're gonna start with an exercise called straight leg raises. To do it, pull your toes back, squeeze your thigh as hard as you can, lift the leg to the height of the opposite knee, and then lower it back down. Control the lower, don't just fling it. Inhale, lift the leg, squeeze the thigh, exhale, release. Good. So you're really activating this leg. You're keeping your hips level, trying not to compensate with the shoulders. Keep your upper body relaxed. And breathe in and out the nose. Inhale, exhale. Take it one breath at a time. And keep checking in with your body, because sometimes when we get tired, we bend the knee a little bit and we don't even notice it. Keep it engaged. Only 5 more, you've got it. If it burns, that's a good thing. If the thigh burns. 3 to go for 3. Good. 2, 1. Switch. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, reactivate your core. Kind of want to feel the hips neutral before you begin. Straighten the right leg as you pull the toes back, squeeze the thigh, lift on the inhale, on the exhale, lower. Squeeze, release. Engage your muscles. You are strong. You're always stronger than you think. More powerful than you think. Starts in the mindset too. Start thinking of your body's natural healing capabilities. Start thinking of being grateful that your body does have that. It can feel better. It can adapt. It doesn't matter how old you are. Just start taking one step at a time. And you're already starting with this video, so I honor you for that. We're gonna do this exercise one more time. Back to the left leg, engage your core, set it up, and begin. This is your first time, you might be thinking, one more time, how are we gonna do that? Just try. Do as many as you can. When you need to break, do so. You can always pause the video and come back to it. You can always go slower than me. I just encourage you not to go faster than me. Slow is always better than fast. It gives those muscles a chance to recruit, to stay engaged. 5 more. So you actually use the intrinsic muscle activation instead of letting gravity do the work or compensating with other muscles. Last one, switch. 15 on the right. Squeeze your core, Pull the toes back, engage your thigh, begin. Shoulders still relaxed, chest still lifted. With these repetitive movements, it's kind of like a meditation. Maybe you're just closing your eyes and taking your attention to the breath. How am I breathing right now, right? Breathe into it. Keep your awareness in the present moment, thinking, I am here now. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now just windshield wiper the knees right to left. Moving them side to side, just kind of shaking it out. Now we're gonna do some bridges. So bend your knees. They should be just a few inches away from your sit bones. Feet flat, palms up by your side. Push through your heels. Lift the hips off the floor and tuck your tailbone under. When your hips are about in line with your knees, lower back down. Engage your glutes. Release. Squeeze. Release. Tuck your tailbone. Set the hips down. Good. We're on 10. Make sure the knees are going right over the toes. 4 to go. 4, exhale at the top, exhale, inhale. 2, yep, you got it. One more time. 1, lower the hips, windshield wiper, side to side. We've got one more of those. Set it up, release the shoulders, open the chest. Get mentally prepared. Align your mind and body. Let's do it. Round 2 and final round of bridges today. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Thinking of the glutes doing the work and the tailbone tucking under, shooting through the knees, it really matters because we're telling the glutes to do the work. Our glutes are, it's like our engine, should be the strongest muscle in your body. And sometimes we let go of the glutes doing the work and we try to compensate and use our back or our thighs. So we have to intentionally think of the squeeze so our brain-body connection fires that neural pathway so the glutes do the work. Good, done. Your awareness really matters. Rock side to side, and it takes time, so just keep trying. Come back, repeat this video as needed. Good, we're gonna stand so we can roll to one side. Use your hand to press you up, and then step one foot up at a time. Perfect. Now we're gonna use our chair to do some sit to stands. So make sure it's a stable chair. Step just 1 or 2 inches away from the chair. Lengthen your posture. So think of that tall, beautiful posture. Activate your core up and in. Let's start with our hands at heart center. And then you're gonna sit your hips back, keeping your chest up. Tap the chair, and then rise. And just like in that hip thrust, squeeze the glutes at the top. So you kind of want a level that you can sit to with control. So if you only can go partial way, maybe stack something underneath or get a higher chair or higher surface you can sit on. The lower you go, the harder it is. Really reach those hips back, booty back, tap, and stand. So see if you can just briefly tap without fully sitting. If you need to fully sit today and use the handles to help you get up, that's okay. Let's take a little break. That was 10. We'll do it again. But be where you are today. If right now you need to sit, use the handlebars, use a little assistance to stand up, do that. Just do as many as you can, and then eventually you're gonna really strengthen those legs so that you can do it with ease. We're gonna do one more round of 10. So again, step pretty close to the chair, make sure you're stable and feel in control of the movement. Sit down and fire it up, squeeze, good. 10, inhale, exhale. 3, push evenly through your feet. Think of grounding the toes. Weight in all 4 corners of the foot. And are you keeping your core strong at the bottom? We want that core activated. And try not to jump your chest and round forward. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Keep the broadness across your collarbones. Let's go for 3. You can do it. 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. The next one, we're gonna do a wall sit. I need my phone for this so I can time us. We're gonna try for 30 seconds. So find a wall that you can go up against. Grabbing my little stopwatch. So I'm gonna go way back here and sit against this wall. When I do it, I want my knees over my ankles, my low back flush against the back of the wall. Starting the timer, so you're using a lot of core, your shoulders are back, grounding again through all 4 corners of your feet. The lower you are, the harder it's gonna be. But you wanna be at 90 degrees or higher. Try not to go under 90 degrees. Your hips about in line with your knee joint. We're only gonna hold for 5 more seconds, and we're just gonna do 2 rounds if you're capable of that today. Good, stand, take a little break, do a little dance, shake it out. Don't be afraid to feel silly. You're probably in your living room or something like that. So feel at home here. Round 2, let's do it together. Sit down and we'll start the timer now. Another good thing to do for you is go on walks. Walking's gonna help to load the muscles, lubricate the knee joint, and increase your tolerance and your endurance to that activity. You know, we need to be able to walk, so just do it a little bit. If walking more than 5 minutes feels hard, do 2-3 minutes. If maybe you're walking 30 minutes, it depends on you. We're all unique individuals. Do what you can today and just keep coming back. Mostly try not to sit longer than an hour. Done. Went a little longer that time. Good job. When we sit for longer than an hour, it allows stiffness to creep up in that knee joint, and we don't want that. Good. Let's do one more exercise together. Lie on your side. Create a little pillow for your head with your hand, or lie down. Bottom knee is going to be bent, top leg straight. Pull the leg slightly behind you. Your hips are stacked and your shoulders are stacked. Lift your leg, squeeze the butt, and lower it back down. You can point the toes. Lift, squeeze, lower. Good. We're just going to do 2 rounds of 10 per side, 20 total. If this is not your first time doing it, maybe you can do more. Maybe you're ready to do 30 per side. It's all about increasing as you progress. That was 10. Take a little break, shake out the glutes. I want you to feel it more in your glutes. If you feel it more in your thigh, you're probably letting that leg drift forward, which we don't want to do. So make sure your hips are stacked and the legs pulled back behind you slightly. Round 2 of 10. Think about the glute squeeze. Always keeping a little core activation to stabilize your hips. Let's go for 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, make it to your other side. Hips are really important to strengthen because they control what happens down the leg. If we don't have a strong glute med, we get internal rotation of the hip, which is going to internally rotate the knee as well. So to have good alignment of that knee joint, we need strong hips. Stack your hips straight in the top leg, pull it behind you, squeeze and release. Squeeze your booty, release. Good stuff. So this is just adding all these exercises to your toolbox. You don't always have to do them all at once. If you only have a couple minutes, do one of them. Maybe go on a walk. Good, take a break. Maybe you just write down the names of them, which I'll list below, and then you can do them at your own leisure when you're watching TV, when you're listening to a podcast, listening to music. Good, let's do round 2. Stack your hips, pull the leg back, lift and lower. But this is the work. Sometimes we don't always want to do it, but just put your why behind it. Maybe it's hanging out with your kids more, your grandkids, or being able to do something that you love to do that requires good leg strength. Let it motivate you. For 2, 1, release. Good job. Thank you so much for taking the time to move with me, strengthen your body. I honor you for carving out the time for you. Again, repeat this video, drop a comment, let me know how this helped you. And if you have any questions, subscribe and like this video. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Namaste.